Uh, hey guys, I am looking to use a different camera. Hold on one second. Just getting my technical stuff underway here. Give me one second. Thanks. Festive, yeah, but brutal angle. Let me see if I can get a better. Does anyone know if I can change the cameras the camera I'm using while midstream? Makai definitely needs a technical director. Yeah, this Christmas sweater has some history behind it. I've had it now for probably 17 years. I think I got it in second year university at a Dartmouth, Nova Scotia Value Village. I wonder if I can change. Let me see here. Welcome, everybody. Sorry for the delay. It is a solid value village, the Dartmouth, Nova Scotia Value Village, I have to say. Lots of good finds there. Well, we may just have to make do with what we have here, because I fear if I end the stream, then the link that I've sent out to everybody is not gonna work. So we may just have to make do with this awkward setup. Maybe what I can do is move my camera a little bit. I also need to see my computer here. So you can't even see I got a festive fire going beside me. Well, fake fire, but all right. Well, we're gonna try and make do with what we have here and see how it unfolds. Welcome to another edition of Quizzing in Quarantine. This is obviously a very special edition in that it is our Quiz the Season event. We are here and doing almost exclusively holiday-related trivia. So hopefully everybody is ready and armed with their best knowledge of Christmas carols and Hanukkah trivia and knowledge of Christmas movies. I'm going to share in the link. Now, I know for people who've been following along for the last number of weeks, in mid-November, we issued a bit of a charity challenge, and you guys more than rose to the occasion. There was an incredible outpouring of support, which was so unexpected, but yet so appreciated, in support for Food Banks Canada, which is a collective of food banks from across the country, where people can obviously get important things this time of year, like food and essential items. And because of the pandemic, a lot of food banks across our country are noticing a deficit. So our hope was to be able to support those organizations, and we more than did that. We were hoping to raise about $2,021 early on, or between when I announced the fundraising initiative and tonight, and we blew past that goal in the first couple minutes of our fundraising initiative. And so I decided to up it. I upped it pretty significantly, and I set it at a goal that may or may not be attainable, but I am going to share the link. And I know that a lot of you have already donated, which is fantastic. And I am certainly not looking for people to redonate because you've already done enough. But if you're playing tonight and have not donated, or you know somebody tonight who you think might want to do some good, here's the link to our fundraising page. And I've seen all the donations come in. I know that so many of you have already dug deep, so thank you very much. But there again is the link in the chat. I'll share it a couple times tonight. And hopefully by the end of the night, perhaps we can get to our fundraising goal, which is now a very impressive $12,021. We wanted to work in the year 2021 somehow in there. All right. The other thing I'm going to share with you that you're going to need to have on have on hand in order to participate tonight is the Google Doc where you enter your scores at the end of every 2 rounds. So I'm grabbing that link. I'm sharing it in the chat. Huh? You don't see the link? This was happening to me last night too. By pin message. I just pinned the link. Let me share this link and see if you see it. The link I just shared is for the Google Doc that you're going to need in order to share your scores and compete tonight. And as we've had them, oh, great. Thanks, Dan. As we've done throughout the much of this quizzing and quarantine session, we are giving away 12 packs of Steam Whistle tonight. Steam Whistle has been such a great partner from the beginning of Drinking and Thinking. Thank you to Steam Whistle. In fact, what I haven't done yet is start the evening with a Steam Whistle. So while you guys get set up, I'll pour myself no Google Doc link either. Weird. Maybe I'll pin that one too. Can I pin 2 things? I've replaced the pin now with the Google Doc link. I'm not sure why. That's really strange. Yeah, maybe YouTube's filtering. That's not like it, and we haven't had this problem before. Well, if anyone else has the link, maybe you can share it in the chat and see if you have better luck than I do. Anyway, as I mentioned, there's going to be lots of prizes tonight. A lot of them care of Steam Whistle, including some impromptu scavenger hunt prizes, holiday related. So keep your eyes open for that. And loyal drinkers and thinkers, quizzers in quarantine will be happy to know. Others might roll their eyes, but there is, if you hang on long enough tonight, towards the end of the evening, a special holiday theme before and after round. So cheers to the holidays. Happy final night of Hanukkah. I believe tonight is the 8th and final night of Hanukkah. It also marks 1 week until Christmas. Lots to celebrate, including new lockdowns in the province of Ontario, at least. So I hope you'll play along. I will explain the rules briefly. It's 6 rounds of trivia. Each round is worth roughly 10 points. We'll take up the answers after every 2 rounds via the link that I've shared. I'll read the questions twice in the end and once again at the end of every round. And that's pretty much all you need to know. Hanukkah ended yesterday. I thought tonight was the final night of Hanukkah. Because it started last Thursday and it's 8 nights. Oh, I guess that makes sense. If it started last Thursday and it's 8 nights and last night would have been the final night. Well, happy belated Hanukkah to those who celebrated. Yeah, it's bonus Hanukkah night. All right, here we go. We're going to start with things I think you should know, the holiday edition. Every question in this round has something, loosely at least, to do with the holidays. Just like always, each question is worth a single point. And I will mention if there are bonus points allotted. I don't believe. Oh, maybe there is a bonus. I'll have to check and check my own math and see if there is a bonus point tonight. Let me just get my screen ready to split. I was so ahead of the game tonight, and then something popped up with work, and I got a little thrown off, and now I'm behind, it feels like. All right, here we go. Things I think you should know. Question number 1, I promised questions about Home Alone. A lot of people love that film. It's a great holiday classic. We'll start there tonight with a Home Alone question. Question number 1, in the holiday classic Home Alone, what beverage does Fuller need to go easy on? In the holiday classic Home Alone, what beverage does Fuller need to go easy on? And sticking with Home Alone, for a bonus point, giving them out early tonight, bonus point, how many McAllister children are there in the McAllister family, not including cousins? So these are just direct descendants of Catherine O'Hara and I'm forgetting the actor who played her husband and Kevin's father in that movie. But how many kids, including Kevin McAllister, are there in that family? That's for a bonus point. John Hurd. Well done. That's exactly who it is. Classic 80s, 90s actor. I think he may have passed away, actually. Yeah, R.I.P. indeed. All right, moving on to question number 2. Christmas math. If you add up all the presents given away during the 12 days of Christmas accumulatively, this is the number of presents you arrive at. Question number 2. If you add up all the presents given away during the 12 days of Christmas, this is the number that you arrive at. You might need some time to do the math behind that question, and you had that time because answers don't need to be in until the end of the second round. So I'll move on to question number 3, a little more straightforward. Question number 3. The names of which of Santa's reindeer mean thunder and lightning? Question number 3. Which 2 of Santa's reindeer's names mean thunder and lightning? Question number 4. In what fictional land was it always winter but never Christmas? In which fictional land was it always winter but never Christmas? Question number 5. Although she was secretly expecting a necklace, what does Emma Thompson's character in the film Love Actually receive from her husband for Christmas? And you need to be relatively specific in order to get a point for this answer. Question number 5. Although she was secretly expecting a necklace, what present does Emma Thompson's character receive from her husband in the film Love Actually? Question number 6. How many ghosts appear in the Dickens classic A Christmas Carol? I believe this is the same number in all adaptations, including Muppets, but I can't be 100% certain. So in the original Dickens classic A Christmas Carol, how many ghosts in total is Ebenezer Scrooge visited by? Question number 7. Name the fictional town that provides the setting for the film It's a Wonderful Life. Question number 7. Name the fictional town that provides the setting for the film It's a Wonderful Life. Question number 8. And again, I thought tonight was still Hanukkah. I obviously am wrong, but this is a Hanukkah question. Number 8. Savings bonds, checks, and small chocolate coins wrapped in gold foil are all modern incarnations of what traditional Hanukkah gifts known as what? I'll repeat that question again. Savings bonds, checks, and small chocolate coins wrapped in gold foil. These are the modern incarnations of the traditional Hanukkah gifts known as what? Question number 9. A Charlie Brown Christmas was chosen by the American Film Institute as one of the best holiday films of all times. Name the man responsible for the creation of Charlie Brown and all the other Peanuts characters. Again, question number 9. Charlie Brown Christmas was chosen by the American Film Institute as one of the best holiday films of all times. For a single point, you need to name the man who created Charlie Brown and the Peanuts franchise. Question number 10, the final question in this round. Since the launch of the Billboard Hot 100 charts in 1945, only 2 explicitly Christmas-themed songs have reached the #1 spot on the charts. Name one of those songs. And we'll round out the round with a bonus point opportunity as well. If you name both of those songs, you'll get a bonus point. Again, question number 10. Since the launch of the Billboard Hot 100 charts in 1945, only 2 Christmas songs have ever made it to the #1 spot on the charts. You have to name one of those songs, and for a bonus point, name 2 of them. All right, those are the 10 questions that make up round number 1. I will read through them each one more time very quickly before we move on to the second round of the evening. Recapping the 10 questions in round number 1. Here we go. Number 1, in the holiday classic Home Alone, what beverage does Fuller need to go easy on? A bonus point in that question for a bonus. How many children in Home Alone's McAllister family, cousins not included? Yeah, Caroline, you are correct, and your question relates to this number 2. Question number 2. If you count up all the presents given during the 12 days of Christmas, this is the number you arrive at. And yes, I'm asking if you were to sing the song in its entirety, and keep in mind that, on a certain day of Christmas, not only do you get that day's presents, but you also get the previous day's presents, and they accumulate. So there is some serious math involved. Question number 3. The names of which 2 reindeer are derived from words for thunder and lightning? Question number 4, in what fictional land was it always winter but never Christmas? Number 5, although she was secretly expecting a necklace, what present is Emma Thompson's character in the film Love Actually given by her husband? Question number 6, how many ghosts appear in the Charles Dickens classic A Christmas Carol? Number 7, name the fictional town that provides the setting for It's a Wonderful Life. Question number 8, savings bonds, checks, and small chocolate coins wrapped in gold foil. These are the modern incarnations of the traditional Hanukkah gift known as what? Number 9, A Charlie Brown Christmas was chosen as one of the top Christmas movies of all time by the AFI. Name the man who created Charlie Brown and the Peanuts franchise. And finally, question number 10. Since the launch of the Billboard Top 100 charts in 1945, only 2 Christmas songs have ever reached the #1 spot on the charts. Name one of those songs. And if you want to be bold and earn a bonus point, Name them both. All right. That is round number 1 complete. We are going to move on to round number 2, which is called the 10. And here's how this round works. I'm going to give you a list of 10 things. You have to name 10 things on that list, and you'll get a single point for every one. This is a visual version of the 10. It's a picture this round. We're going to go back to 1983. It was a very good year. And starting in 1983, I'm going to share 10 images of toys that were in their respective years elected or noted as the hottest Christmas toy of a particular year. You don't need to know the year, but you need to know the toy based on a small image or a fraction, a part of that toy. I'm going to share that document now. You're going to have 8 minutes to complete this round. I hope this link is shareable in the chat. I'll make sure that it is, I take permissions off it. No link yet. I know I haven't shared it yet. Do you see that link now? I don't know why Google's being so weird tonight. What have I done? What's Abdullah saying? Gotta replace the pin again. Okay, I've just repinned. What is up with the Google chat? It's pinned. There we go. All right. So we'll only get to share one link at a time. So we'll have to rotate because there are some, I want the charity link to be even more prominent. So I'll leave this up there for a minute and then we will switch it out. All right, 8 minutes on the clock starting now. Yeah, Kyle, it goes left to right. So top left corner is toy number 1, and then toy number 2 to the right, toy number 3, and then down to the next line. Maybe Allison. I probably look a lot younger. You're probably like, that guy's born like 93. What's he talking about 83? But no, it's true. It's born 83. Oh, thanks, James. Doesn't speak to my appearance, but I appreciate your sentiment. Checking our time, how much time we have left in this round? Just over 3 minutes. 3 minutes and 20 seconds left in this round. It is so amazing to see these donations coming in already, guys. This is absolutely incredible. We're almost at the $10,000 mark, which in and of itself is way beyond what we ever expected. But if you haven't yet donated, I hope you will. Or if you're playing with someone who has a little bit more wealth than you do, guilt them into donating. This money is going to a great cause. You get a tax receipt, I think, for anything over $20 or $25, and you just get to feel good knowing that while getting a little drunk and testing your trivia skills, also helped some people in need tonight. We are 80% of the way to our goal, our incredible goal of $12,021. 1 minute and 30 seconds left on the clock. All right, 10 seconds left, and then we'll take up the answers from rounds 1 and rounds 2. All right, that is done. Time to put down your pens, pencils, keyboards, and we'll take up the answers. What are some of my favorite beers other than Steam Whistle? I'm a big fan of local breweries, and I'm a big fan of IPAs. So, and I'm willing to, try and sample almost every IPA that this region has to offer. Last night I was drinking. Actually, a big honor last night was being asked to host the Bellwoods Brewery Christmas party. I did a special trivia night for them, and they're a great group of people, as are our friends at Steam Whistle. But I was drinking Bellwoods last night, and they have it's either called Mahogany or Monogamy. But their IPA is really good. Anyway, we're blessed in this city and in this country with a lot of great independent breweries. All right, moving on to the answers from rounds 1 and rounds 2. Beginning with the answers to round 1, things I think you should know, trivia edition or holiday edition. Here we go. Question number 1: in the holiday classic Home Alone, what beverage does Fuller need to go easy on? Fuller, go easy on the Pepsi. Pepsi is the answer. Question number 2, or the bonus point in question number 1 as well. How many siblings does Kevin McAllister have? Believe it or not, not how many siblings, how many kids in his family? Believe it or not, there are 5. He is one of 5, the youngest of 5. He has 2 older brothers and 2 older sisters. Fuller is a cousin. But if you wrote down the answer 5, you get a bonus point. Question number 2, if you add up all the presents that are given away throughout the duration of the 12 days of Christmas, keeping in mind it's accumulative, the number that you should arrive at in order to get a point is 364. 364 presents. Question number 3, the reindeer whose names are inspired by the words for thunder and lightning, Donner and Blitzen, or Donder and Blitzen, derived from German, I believe. Question number 4, in what fictional land is it always winter but never Christmas? That answer, Narnia, from the C.S. Lewis classic, The Wizard of Narnia, the Chronicles of Narnia, Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe. Yeah, Narnia is the correct answer. Question number 5, in the movie Love Actually, what is it that Emma Thompson receives from her husband? Sadly, she thinks it's a necklace, but it's not. It is a Joni Mitchell CD. And if you just say CD, I'm not going to give you a point, because knowing it's a Joni Mitchell CD is pretty crucial to the plot. And it's a great scene in a fantastic movie. You need to know Joni Mitchell. And that needs to be included in the answer. Number 6, sticking with holiday classics. In the holiday classic, A Christmas Carol, how many ghosts is Ebenezer Scrooge visited by over the course of the story? 4 ghosts. Keeping in mind that Jacob Marley is a ghost, and then the ghost of past, present, and future. So both sides, and I got into this debate last night, Kyle, about the CD, going back to Love Actually. Both Sides Now is the song that plays. I think it's the Blue Album, though, if I'm not mistaken, that she is given. But Both Sides Now is definitely the single that plays under that really poignant scene. Moving on to question number 7. Name the fictional town where It's a Wonderful Life is set. It's supposed to be in New York. It was based actually on Seneca Falls, New York, but the town is called Bedford Falls. Bedford Falls. Okay, Kyle's doubling down on Both Sides Now. You seem confident. I won't dispute. Either way, as long as you put Joni Mitchell CD, you get a point. Bedford Falls for number 7. Number 8. What is the Hanukkah gift called? The traditional gift called now? It's usually a monetary gift or a chocolate coin wrapped in gold foil. Gelt is the word. Gelt. G-E-L-T. Gelt. Number 9. Charlie Brown Christmas, popular Christmas film. Who is the man who created Charlie Brown and the rest of the Peanuts characters? He is now deceased, but his name, Charles Schultz. Charles Schultz, the correct answer. And finally, the answer to number 10, the final question in the round. Again, there was a bonus point up for grabs here. One of them is pretty obvious. The most recent and one of only 2 songs, Christmas songs to ever reach number 1 on the charts, was All I Want for Christmas by Mariah Carey. Consistently ranks. In fact, it is the number 1 listened to song on Spotify. But the other Christmas song that reached the top of the charts was way back in 1948. And the song was Christmas Don't Be Late by Alvin and the Chipmunks. It's actually called the Chipmunk Song, and in brackets, Christmas Don't Be Late. If somehow you knew that, you get a bonus point. All right. Is there a dispute over these questions? I see some action in the chat. Oh, we're just recapping. Yeah, so those are the answers to round number 1. Moving on to round number 2. The toys that you needed to list. And I'll mention the years in which they were most popular, but that obviously is not related to you getting points. Toy number 1, rather. It was the top toy in 1998. It was a Furby. Number 2, going back to 1985, Teddy Ruxpin. Teddy Ruxpin passed as a high-tech toy back in 1985. Oh, good question, Dan. You needed to get both those reindeer for a single point. You needed to know both of the reindeer names. Toy number 3 in the 10 round was a Talk Boy. Came out in 1993, shortly after the release of Home Alone 2. Bit of a cross promotion there. It became a very popular toy. Toy number 4, a little more recent, came out in 2008. It was the Nintendo Wii. Nintendo Wii. You need to know the name of the system, not just Nintendo. Number 5, 1997's Tamagotchi. Tamagotchi is number 5. Number 6, Tickle Me Elmo, perhaps one of the most famous Christmas toys of all times. Number 7, I think the most recent toy on the list. Number 7 was the B8 or BB-8 toy droid. This was a takeoff or a toy merchandise from one of the latest Star Wars films, and that is a BB-8 toy droid. Is number 7. Number 8 is a Cabbage Patch doll. That is the earliest toy on the list from 1983. Cabbage Patch dolls, number 8. Number 9, a Hatchimal. Hatchimal from 2016. And finally, the final toy, number 10, the long one at the bottom. Those were all the midsections of Bratz dolls. Bratz dolls is the answer for number 10. Again, the answers to round number 2. Furby, Teddy Ruxpin, Talk Boy, Nintendo Wii, Tamagotchi, Tickle Me Elmo, BB-8 toy droid, Cabbage Patch dolls, Hatchimal, and Bratz dolls. All right, it is now time to go back, and hopefully everybody has that link for the score sheet. If you don't, let me know and we can reshare it. But please enter your team name and your score for the first 2 rounds, and we will move on. We'll go and introduce all teams playing tonight, and then we will recap scores before moving on to rounds 3 and rounds 4. Google says those are Bratz. I'm pretty sure those are Bratz. What else would they be? You're right, Jacob. Why don't I do that? I'll unpin this, and I'll go back and pin. Drew Garner is saying they are Bratz for sure. I trust Drew. Not sure where his knowledge of Bratz dolls comes from. Not judging, not passing anything other than passing on the fact that I know that Drew is reputable. So we will stick with that. Bratz had opposite knees, says Hannah. Correct, Allison. You submit your scores for round 1 and rounds 2 right now. Give you guys a couple minutes to do that. I'm also going to share, I'm not sure if this will come through or not. Let's test another link. This hat is getting hot in here. I might have to lose the hat. Holy, open a window. Whoever's Nova Scotian grandmother knit this sweater way back in the day did a really good job, but it does not breathe, let me tell you. All right, I'm going to take a look here and see how many teams have inputted their scores. 66 teams already. Wow, this is a busy night. It's great to see. All right, I will welcome all the teams playing tonight in no particular order. Those teams are 3 IPAs, 2 Wayfair chairs, and a donation to a charity. Sounds like a great Christmas carol. Quiz the Damn Season, the 9th day of Hanukkah. It's a thing. Live in Covita Loca, Hot Fart and the Turds, Fairy Tale of Mackay's Wayfair chairs, YTV's Weird on Oh, this is good. YTV's Weird on Wreaths. I like that. We're Still Trying, Cloves Christmas Clan, Xmas Inquisition, Miracle on Parliament Street, A Visit from St. Nicovid, that's good too. You'll Shoot Your Eye Out, Quizmas Time is Here, Happiness and Beer. Kate quizzed her pants on her birthday. Trivia Lassies, the dog. Also, my dad is on the team tonight. Hi, Dad. Thanks for joining. What COVID is this? Threat Level Midnight. Billy Ray Virus. D's Nuts. Batmoose and the Quisley Bears. The Kenosha Kickers. It's All Zoom and Gloom. Tit Soup for the Quarantine Soul. You're a Quizzard Harry. Quiz Kringles. Big Gift Hunt. Cabin Fever Fight Club. Nick abandoned us, so now I have to keep score. Thanks, bud. All I Want for Christmas is Yule. Good, I like that. What Quizmas Means to Me. Penny and the Jets. The Quarantinis. Happy Birthday, Jesus. Sorry your party's so lame. I like that too. A Darker Shade of Gray. We Get Locked Down, but We Get Up Again. Taipei Tigers. Long Name. All I Want for Christmas is a Vaccination. True that. A Case of the Mondays. Playing Pantsless. All We Want for Quizmas is Mackay. That's very sweet. Thank you. Portal Pilgrims. Hugh Bus Tank. Hugh Bus Tank? Who? Hugh Bus Tank. I'm sure that means something. I'm just not saying it correctly. Vaccidental Discharge. Circuit Breaker Dancer. Monocle Horrors. Yes, we can. Yes, we can. Rainbow Super Friends. Skeleton Jelly. Jackie Channing Tatum. Oldsmobile's Crunchwrap Supreme. Team Off Balance. Birthday Boy. We Don't Know Jack Frost nipping at our nose. So this is Quizmas. Mr. Family Churchman. Walking in a COVID Wonderland. Second Last, formerly Mid-Pack. A Stew. Jerry Squad. Shooting for Penultimate. Big Brian Academy. Christmas Mathematicians Edition. Does this pandemic make me look fat? COVID-69 Underneath the Mistletoe. All I Want for Christmas is Joni Mitchell Blue. Yuletide Badgers. And those officially are all the teams tonight. 68 teams, maybe a record, competing tonight in our very special Quiz the Season round. Thank you guys so much for being here. I'm going to now pin back the charity link because we are already getting some donations coming in, and if it's a Christmas miracle, we will maybe get to our goal of $10,000 tonight, and maybe our ultimate goal of $12,021. If someone knows a big benefactor who wants to swoop in and be that Christmas miracle. All right. We will move on to round. And if I didn't read your score and there's another team, that's okay. You can submit your scores from rounds 1, 2, 3, and 4 in the next round, and we'll welcome other teams as well. All right. We have 10 more random knowledge trivia questions about the holidays. Each question in this round, again, worth a single point. I'll read them twice and once at the end of the round. Also going to get me another steam whistle. I feel like tonight might be a big night for steam whistle intake. Just have a feeling. All right. Question number 1. This is interesting and surprising to me. Only 3 performers with the name Christ in their name have been nominated either for a Best Actor or Best Actress Oscar. Name one of them. So think about it. Anybody with the letters Christ in their name. Only 3 in the history of the Academy Awards, performers, actors and actresses, have been nominated for the Best Actor or Actress Award. Name one of those performers. And you know what? If you can name 2, I'll give you a bonus point, just because it's the holidays and I'm feeling generous. But you have to know one actor or actress with the letters Christ in their name, first name or last name, to be nominated for a Best Actor, Actress Oscar. Cheers. Do they have to be in that order? I'm not sure I know what you mean, James. They can be in the letters? Yes, they do have to be in those. Yeah, that's a really complicated. No, they have to be in the order of Christ. Doesn't necessarily have to be first name or last name specifically, but the letters have to appear. Question number 2. Another good question, I think. I think it because I wrote it. But All I Want for Christmas, as I mentioned, is the most listened to Christmas song on Spotify. Name the song released in 1985 that is the second most listened to Christmas song on Spotify, and that's as of this year. It's consistent usually year over year, but I checked. Spotify has released their most listened to holiday songs, and again, for yet another year running, this song is the second most listened to Christmas song. You need to know the name and the artist. Oh man, these donations just keep rolling in. This is so amazing, guys. I get these warm, fuzzy feelings every time I get a little buzz on my Apple Watch. Again, I'll read question number 2 again. All I Want for Christmas is the most listened to Christmas song on Spotify. Name the song. It was released in 1985. That is the second most listened to Christmas song on Spotify. Name and artist. Question number 3. He was born on Christmas Day in 1971. He was named one of Time Magazine's most influential people in 2016, and he is the 12th most followed Canadian on Twitter. Who is he? Again, a couple clues to indicate who this person might be. He was born on Christmas Day in 1971. In 2016, Time picked him as one of the most influential people in the world, and he is the 12th most followed Canadian on Twitter. Who is he? Question number 4. What department store chain is featured prominently in the original version of Miracle on 34th Street? Question number 4. What department store chain features prominently in the classic film Miracle on 34th Street? Question number 5 in this round of things I think you should know. What European country is said to have started the tradition of putting up Christmas trees? Again, question number 5. What European country is said to have started the tradition of putting up Christmas trees? Question number 6. In the classic Christmas movie, How the Grinch Stole Christmas, the Grinch was described with 3 S words. What are they? Again, question number 6. In the classic Christmas film, How the Grinch Stole Christmas, the Grinch was described with 3 S words. What are those words? And you need to get all 3 S words correct in order to get the point. Question number 7. Name the TV series that is credited with inventing the holiday Chrismukkah. Question number 7. Name the TV series that is credited with inventing the holiday Chrismukkah. Oh my God, guys, we just passed $10,000 in our Food Banks Canada fundraising drive. That is absolutely, we are less than, my math is so bad. We've raised $10,417.56, which means we are about $1,600 away from our goal of $1,604 away from our goal of $12,021. That's amazing. This is the best Christmas gift I could ever get. It's just seeing how amazing you guys are in support of this cause. All right, on to question number 8. In Clement Clarke Moore's classic poem, "'Twas the Night Before Christmas," what does Santa's stomach shake like when he laughs? Again, number 8. In Clement Clarke Moore's classic poem, "'Twas the Night Before Christmas," what does Santa's stomach shake like when he laughs? Also, just a word of advice, get your cameras ready because coming up in a couple moments, we're going to have our scavenger clue presented to the group when we finish this round. Question number 9. In the movie Elf, how does Buddy get to the North Pole? Buddy obviously is the character played by, in adult form, by Will Ferrell. You need to know, in the film Elf, how does Buddy get to the North Pole? And finally, question number 10. In the classic Christmas Carol, Frosty the Snowman, what was Frosty's nose made out of? In the classic Christmas song, Frosty the Snowman, what is it that Frosty's nose is made out of? Kyle, you might not be alone on that. I don't think I've ever actually seen the full movie. I tried to watch it the other day, and the person I was watching Christmas movies was like, "No, everyone has seen that a million times." I genuinely don't think I've seen the full thing. I've seen definitely scenes of it, but I didn't know the answer to this question. I'll tell you that much. All right, again, number 10, just to recap, was what is Frosty the Snowman's nose made out of, as referenced in the song? See, Nicole, you and I and Kyle and I, at some point between now and Christmas, will get together at a distance and watch Elf. All right, heading back to the start of the round, those are the 10 questions. I'll repeat each question one more time if you need them repeated. Here we go. Number 1, only 3 performers with the name Christ in their name has been nominated for either a Best Actor or Best Actress Oscar. You have to name one of those performers. If you name 2, you'll get a bonus point. Andrew, I did not know that. I might have thought differently, but including this question, but that's good to know. Question number 2, All I Want for Christmas is the most listened to Christmas song on Spotify. Name the song released in 1985 that is the second most listened to Christmas song on Spotify. Question number 3, he was born on Christmas Day in 1971. He was named one of Time's most influential people in the world in 2016. And he is the 12th most followed Canadian on Twitter. Who is he? Yeah, you have to name the artist and the song title. Correct, Nicole, for number 2. Number 4, what department store chain is featured in the original version of the movie Miracle on 34th Street? Number 5, what European country is said to have started the tradition of putting up Christmas trees? Number 6, in the classic Christmas movie How the Grinch Stole Christmas, the Grinch was described with 3 S words. Name those 3 words. Number 7, name the TV series that is credited with inventing the holiday Christmaka. Number 8, in Clement Clarke Moore's classic poem, 'Twas the Night Before Christmas, what does Santa's stomach shake like when he laughed? Number 9, in the movie Elf, how does Buddy make his way to the North Pole? And finally, the last question in the round, what is Frosty the Snowman's nose made out of in the classic Christmas carol, Frosty the Snowman? All right, now we will move on to round number 4, which is a bit of a different spin. Last week, if you were here, we did screen grabs from famous Christmas movies. And Christmas movies are great. They're definitely in a league of all of their own. But Christmas TV specials, holiday TV specials are also pretty awesome at times. So what I'm going to do is read out plot lines of 10 different episodes of TV holiday specials, and you have to name the TV series. Got it? That's okay, Allison. We haven't taken up the answers yet anyway, so you're okay. You can go back and change that. I'm going to read the plot lines twice and once at the end of the round, and you just have to write down simply the TV series, title of the TV series. Got it? Simple enough? I hope everyone here watches as much TV as I did as a kid growing up, because some of these are a little nuanced. Here we go. Oh, my mom has found the emoji button. That's exciting. All right. TV show number 1. Short-tempered, underpaid Ralph Cramden discovers the Christmas gift he's bought his long-suffering wife Alice might not live up to expectations. Again, question number 1. Short-tempered, underpaid Ralph Cramden discovers the Christmas gift he's bought his long-suffering wife Alice might not live up to expectations. TV show number 2. It's a darker Christmas special when Darlene discovers the truth about boyfriend David's family life? Oh my God, these donations just keep rolling in, guys. This is so great. Love getting these notifications. Holy shit. Oh my God. I don't know how this happened. We're now at $11,273. We are less than $1,000 away from reaching our goal. Oh my God. I feel like we're going to have to do that virtual hand holding around the Christmas tree in Whoville. We're going to have to somehow figure out a way to do that when we reach our goal. All right. I'm getting distracted. As I said, number 2, TV show number 2. It's a darker Christmas special when Darlene discovers the truth about boyfriend David's family. TV show number 3. In Shades of Miracle on 34th Street, a man who claims he is Santa Claus appears in court for trespassing. Judge Harry Stone presides. Again, TV show number 3. It's a darker Christmas special. Sorry, number 3. Again, in Shades of Miracle on 34th Street, a man who claims he is Santa Claus appears in court for trespassing. Judge Harry Stone presides. TV show number 4. A stunt involving the new mall has gone terribly wrong. A parachute has failed to open, and an in-store Santa, originally destined for a shoe shop, has crash landed on the lead family's lawn. That is a plot line from what TV series? Here it is again. TV show number 4. A stunt involving the new mall has gone terribly wrong. A parachute has failed to open, and an in-store Santa, originally destined for a shoe store, has crash landed on the lead family's lawn. TV show number 5. The unconventional staff of the Cage and Fish law firm go to court in a bid to win the right to have a 3-way marriage legally recognized. Vonda Shepard sings Christmas carols. Wow, this is so incredible. $11,400, just over $11,401.31. I was going to say, and maybe I don't even need to say this, but as you guys know, there's a special New Year's Eve edition of Quizzing in Quarantine happening. But aside from that, I was going to say, if we make it to our goal of $12,021, I will come back for a special edition of Quizzing in Quarantine at some point in January. Not sure when, but if we get there, I will do at least one more episode on a Friday in January. You guys are really the best, Spam. I totally agree. Here is TV show number 6. Number 6. Francine celebrates Hanukkah. Brian celebrates Kwanzaa. And Baxter? Well, Baxter celebrates Baxter Day. Name that TV series that had a holiday special with that plot line. Again, number 6. Francine celebrates Hanukkah. Brian celebrates Kwanzaa. And Baxter, well, Baxter celebrates Baxter Day. Question number 7, looking for the TV show here. The Stevens and their neighbor, the Kravitzes, are participating in a seasoned tradition of giving an orphan a family home and a traditional Christmas. Samantha's orphan, Michael, isn't too convinced by the magic of the season. This is somewhat of a tough one, depending on your age. Again, number 7. The Stevens and their neighbors, the Kravitzes, are participating in a seasoned tradition of giving an orphan a family home and a traditional Christmas. Samantha's orphan, Michael, isn't too convinced by the magic of the season. Brain, not Brian. Where did I say the name Brian? I don't know if I did. People are texting me about this. Oh, maybe it is Brain. I apologize. I think I was incorrect there. I'll read that correctly. That's going back to question number 6. Here is TV show number 8. I'm getting out of order. TV show number 8. The Office Christmas Party leads to a very awkward rendition of Afternoon Delight. Maybe things would have been less incestuous if the duet wasn't performed by an uncle and his niece. Wow, we are so close. This is absolutely incredible, guys. Looks like we'll be back in January, which is not a bad thing. For me, at least, gives me something to do. That is so, I really never thought we'd come this close. And we're not even there yet, but I can taste it. $11,891.81 for Food Banks Canada. And no matter where you are in the country, this organization makes sure that the food banks coast to coast, including Northern Canada, gets access to these funds. So, and I'm seeing people donate who aren't even playing tonight, which just means so much that people have been so generous. All right, number 8 again. The Office Christmas Party leads to a very awkward rendition of Afternoon Delight. Maybe things would have been less incestuous if the duet wasn't performed by an uncle and his niece. Here's Christmas TV show number 9. Introducing your Colombian wife and your stepson to your holiday traditions can prove stressful. Maybe your son and his husband will have better luck injecting some jolly joy into a grumpy mall Santa. I should have brought some sort of like confetti or something I could drop when we reach our target, if we reach our target. Here again, number 9. Introducing your Colombian wife and your stepson to your holiday traditions can prove stressful. Maybe your son and his husband will have better luck injecting some jolly joy into a grumpy mall Santa. And finally, the final question in the round, the last TV series we're referencing, the plot line is this. The holidays on this series sees the protagonist offending the staff at his country club, making his housekeeper Dora uncomfortable over her Christmas bonus, and ruining his wife's quality time with her family. Name the TV series. Wow, we are $72 away. $72 away. Whoever wants to donate $72 right now can be the person who puts us over the edge. We are 99% at our goal. And again, our goal has increased 10 times from what it was originally when we started this. And I credit Laura Katz for being the first person to really kind of push us to go above and beyond. But we are $72 away. And I will read the 10th TV show one more time. This holiday, The holidays on this series sees the protagonist offending the staff at his country club, making his housekeeper Dora uncomfortable over her Christmas bonus, and ruining his wife's quality time with her family. Name that TV series. All right. I will go back and read each one of these one more time if you need it. Well, why not? We got nowhere else to be. I'll read them rather quickly. But before I do that, now I'm obsessed with this freaking refresh button. I wish. Let's see. $12,040. We beat our record by about 20 bucks. That is, guys, thank you and congratulations, because you've been proven to be a part of something very special and a very, very generous online community who, wow. I mean, for a year when a lot of people have struggled financially, many, I'm sure people here watching have not had an easy go this year. And the fact that everybody has found it in them to give what they can, including a $1,000 donation from a mystery person on our chat. I'm so blown away. $12,040.31. That is absolutely incredible. I can't get over that. That is, wow. Thank you. Thank you. Incredible. Air horn sound indeed. Good job, guys. Thank you. Wow. Well, we got to give away some serious prizes then tonight. But I'll recap these very quickly if I can stop smiling and shaking. TV show number 1. The short-tempered, underpaid Ralph Cramden discovers the Christmas gift he's bought his long-suffering wife, Alice, might not live up to expectations. That's number 1. Number 2, it's a darker Christmas special when Darlene discovers the truth about boyfriend David's family life. Number 3, in Shades of Miracle on 34th Street, a man who claims to be Santa Claus appears in court for trespassing. Judge Harry Stone presides. Number 4, a stunt involving the new mall has gone terribly wrong. A parachute has failed to open, and an in-store Santa, originally destined for a shoe shop, has crash landed on this lead family's lawn. Name that TV series. Number 5, the unconventional staff of the Cage and Fish law firm go to court in a bid to win the rights to have a 3-way marriage legally recognized. Vonda Shepard sings Christmas songs. Number 6, Francine celebrates Hanukkah. Brain celebrates Kwanzaa. I thought it was Brian. It might be Brain. And Baxter, well, Baxter celebrates Baxter Day. Number 7, the Stevens and their neighbors, the Kravitzes, are participating in a seasoned tradition of giving an orphan a family home and a traditional Christmas. Samantha's orphan, Michael, isn't too convinced by the magic of the season. Number 8, the office Christmas party leads to a very awkward rendition of Afternoon Delight. Maybe things would have been a little less incestuous if the duet wasn't performed by an uncle and his niece. Number 9, introducing your Colombian wife and your stepson to your holiday traditions can prove stressful. Maybe your son and his husband will have better luck injecting some holiday joy into a grumpy mall Santa. And finally, number 10, the holidays on this series see the protagonist offending the staff at his country club, making his housekeeper Dora uncomfortable over her Christmas bonus, and ruining his wife's time with her family. All right, those are the questions that make up rounds 3 and rounds 4. This will go down forever as the round in which we just kicked the shit out of our goal and made Christmas and the holidays a little bit better for some people in our country who need some help this season. So thank you, guys. I'm still getting these notifications of people. And now I'm seeing people who have donated more than once, which is, your generosity note. Wow, $12,313. Oh, man. So great. All right. I will take up the answers now from rounds 3 and rounds 4. Starting with round number 3, question number 1. Only 3 performers with the name Christ or Christ in their name have been nominated either for a Best Actor or Best Actress Oscar. Name one of them. You only need 1 for a point. If you get 2, you get a bonus point. First off in this list, chronologically, Julie Christie. She's won once and been nominated 3 times, I believe. The actress Julie Christie. Second on this list, I hadn't heard of this actress. She was nominated for, I think she was a French actress, nominated for an actress. I saw a movie called Cousin Cousin. Marie Christine Barrault. Didn't know her. And most recently, he's been nominated twice, but never won. I don't think he's won. Christian Bale. Christian Bale. So if you had any of those names, either Julie Christie, Marie Christine Barrault, or Christian Bale, you get a point. If you had 2 of those names, you get a bonus point. Does that make sense? That was a tough question. Moving on to question number 2. As I mentioned, All I Want for Christmas is the most listened to Christmas song on Spotify this year, and in most years. It's by Mariah Carey. What song is often the second most listened to song of the holidays, including this year? It was released in 1985. It was by the band Wham, and it is Last Christmas. Kyle and Navina, I don't believe that Christopher Plummer has ever been nominated for a Best Actor Oscar. Again, we're not taking into account Best Supporting. I know he won Best Supporting for Beginners, but I don't think he's ever been nominated for a Best Actor. If I can be proven wrong, I will give you the point. But yeah, number 2, you're right, Drew. Wham is the band. Last Christmas, the song. Number 3, he was born on Christmas Day. He's the 12th most followed Canadian on Twitter, and he was the most influential according to Time in 2016. He is our Prime Minister, Justin Trudeau, at least for now. I wouldn't be surprised if there's a spring election. We'll see. But Justin Trudeau is the answer to number 3. Question number 4. What department store chain is featured in the original Miracle on 34th Street? It is called Macy's. Macy's is the answer. Number 5. The European country credited with starting the tradition of putting up Christmas trees in homes is Germany. Germany. Question number 6. This is not an easy one necessarily, unless you really know how the Grinch stole Christmas. But the 3 S words that are used to describe the Grinch are stink, stank, stunk. You needed all 3 of those to get the point. That's a tough one. Stink, stank, stunk. Question number 6. Number 7, the TV series that is invented the term Chrismica, or at least popularized it, the OC. The OC. Question number 8. In the 'Twas the Night Before Christmas, what does Santa's stomach shake like when he laughs? A bowl full of jelly. The answer, bowl full of jelly. Number 9, in the movie Elf, how does Buddy get to the North Pole? He hides in Santa's sack. Any semblance of that answer, hides in his sleigh or crawls into his bag. But yeah, the answer I have is he hides in Santa's sack. Again, I haven't seen the movie. So I don't know, but that is the answer. Number 10, the final question in the round. In the classic Christmas carol, Frosty the Snowman, what is Frosty's nose made out of? It is a button. A button. He has a button nose. All right, those are the answers to round 3. Round 4, the TV shows. What TV series? This is a classic one. Feature the Cramdens, Alice and Ralph. It is The Honeymooners. Jackie Gleason. The Honeymooners is number 1. Number 2, a little more recent, from the late 80s, early 90s, with characters like Darlene and David. Looking for Roseanne. Roseanne. Number 3, again, another 80s sitcom. This was a little more obscure. But if you know who Judge Harry Stone is, the actor's name is escaping me now. I can picture him. But the TV series is Night Court. Night Court. Number 4, the reference here that you might have been able to pick up on is what I said when I said shoe store. If you think of a sitcom where it was set, at least in part, in a shoe store, you might have thought of Married with Children. That is correct. Married with Children. The Cajun Fish Law Firm go to court, and Vonda Shepard sings Christmas carols. That one, if you think Vonda Shepard, she actually sang the theme song to this show. The show is Ally McBeal. And you're right, Allison. I tried to skew this round with some questions that would appeal to all generations, because the hope was that people would invite family members, including parents, maybe grandparents, to compete as well. Number 6 was, I mentioned characters like Francine, Brain, apparently, and Baxter. Those were all characters from the animated children's show Arthur. Arthur is the correct answer. Number 7, again, character references. The Stevens and the Kravitzes, they were neighbors. And Samantha, she was the main character in the show Bewitched. Bewitched is the answer to number 7, Bewitched. Number 8, things got awkward when Afternoon Delight was sung on one of the best TV comedies of all time, in my opinion, Arrested Development. Michael and Maybe singing Afternoon Delight. Number 9, Colombian wife, a stepson, and a son who has a husband. Those are all characters in Modern Family. Modern Family is number 9. And finally, offending the staff at the country club and making your housekeeper Dora uncomfortable with the Christmas bonus. All those things happened in an episode of Curb Your Enthusiasm with Larry David. Curb Your Enthusiasm. Again, very quickly, those TV series: The Honeymooners, Roseanne, Night Court, Married with Children, Ally McBeal, Arthur, Bewitched, Arrested Development, Modern Family, and Curb Your Enthusiasm. All right, now it is time for the scavenger hunt. It's a semblance of the scavenger hunt. I'm going to give you 10 minutes to take this photo if you want to enter, so you don't have to rush to do it right away. But there are 2 gift certificates for Steam Whistle up for grabs in the scavenger hunt. I want you to take, and this is just going to be at my discretion, there will be a prize for most festive photo taken. So basically, whose house or who is coming to us somewhere that is arguably the most festive. So send a photo if you want to compete in that. Or also, you can send a photo with the lamest attempt at being festive. So there has to be some element of festiveness, but it also is just frankly pretty lame. Kind of like my tree here. I'm attempting to be festive, but it's failing pretty miserably. So those are the 2 categories. Again, at my discretion, I'll include the email address that you can send these to. If you have my personal email address, I'll accept it there too, but I'm hoping to get them at drinkthinkto@gmail.com. I shared the address. Hopefully you can see it. Harry Anderson. Thank you, Sean. That's exactly who that was. I felt like that TV series was, there were some modern shows like Modern Family and Arrested Development, and I thought I had a pretty good mix of intergenerational TV shows. All right, again, 10 minutes. So let's say, what time is it right now? 10 minutes from now, you have to enter this. At 9:36, I am closing the, someone has already sent me. I'm assuming this is an attempt at a pathetically festive attempt, but this is in the running, this picture. I won't reveal it to give anyone ideas, but thank you to whoever just texted me that photo. Jason, you can email it to drinkthinkto. Do you guys not see the email address that I shared? drinkthinkto@gmail.com. Has Google changed their algorithm and they don't allow any links to be included? This is really frustrating. Yes, I can repost the form. I will pin it again. The form has been pinned. That's really strange. So the email address is, I need like a graphics operator. If you want, in your photo email, you can include whether you want to be considered for the most festive or lamest attempt at festiveness. I don't want to assume one thing and have you win the other. Anyway, the email is drinkthinkto to@gmail.com, or any way that you have to communicate with me, I will accept. Oh, wow. So far, a lot of people are entering the lame category. I guess maybe because this year you're not having anyone come into your house. You're not trying as hard as you normally would. All right, please submit your answers. I will, as someone requested, reveal the averages as well. We've got most of the scores coming in for rounds 3 and 4. Thank you very much. In case you were wondering, the average score for round 1, which was the first round of general knowledge holiday trivia, just glancing, it seems like people did very well in that round. Was 8 in the first round. And the average score in round number 2 was 8 as well. Round number 2, again, was the Christmas toy edition. Round number 3, looks like all scores are in now. The average score for round number 3, which was the second round of general knowledge, was also 8. You guys are nothing if not consistent tonight. And the TV episode round, some rough scores in this one. I think maybe it was a little bit, some people was 7. Okay, not too bad. You guys are using all platforms, getting tweets now too. Oh man, this is like a Pogue song all over again with these images. Six more minutes to send in your photos, by the way. All right. Just because you guys are so generous, and it seems to be a bit of a fan favorite around here, we are going to start now with round number 5. It is Christmas, the holiday edition of Before and After. If you are brand new to trivia tonight, I apologize because this round can be a little cryptic and a little tough. Sure, Sarah. The email is drink, D-R-I-N-K, think, T-H-I-N-K, T-O, as in Toronto, @gmail.com. I'll close the window will close automatically at 9:36, and after the end of these 2 rounds, I'll review the photos and mention, and I'll reveal who is winning. Again, best festive setup, and then lamest attempt at festive photo. Well, Emily, in fact, we did do a before and after round last week, I believe. So clearly, oh, thanks, Charlie. That's right. You haven't been here enough. Maybe it's just me who can't post on here properly. Anyway, here we go. Moving on to the before and afters. If you've ever played Jeopardy or watched Jeopardy or Wheel of Fortune, before and afters are a type of question where it will sound somewhat nonsensical because I'm asking you basically a riddle, and the answer will be one word or phrase combined with another word or phrase. And the general rule, and I think all these abide by this, is that there need to be 3 letters adjoining at least one of the words in the phrase. Hopefully there's someone on your team who gets this concept, because it's kind of like a language in and of itself. These are all holiday themed before and afters. Maybe it was 2 weeks ago. I can't recall. All right. These are not easy tonight, so I apologize in advance if people struggle. Here we go. Before and after, question number 1. The narrator of the OG Grinch will talk to reporters, but only if they won't publish what he says. Again, the narrator of the OG How the Grinch Stole Christmas will talk to reporters, but only if they won't publish what he says. Before and after, question number 2. This is a tough one. The first U.S. congressperson to come out as gay. I wrote these down with very messy handwriting. He brings this odorous gift to the birth of baby Jesus. I'll repeat that again. The first U.S. congressperson to come out as gay. He brings this odorous gift to the birth of baby Jesus. Kendra, sure, I can explain again. So again, there are 2 clues embedded in the clue that I read. So if I said something like, the star of Mission Impossible rides a heat-seeking weapon, the answer would be Tom Cruise missile. If I said something like, staff at this popular Toronto brewery hum this Disney tune when they head into work in the morning, the answer would be steam whistle while you work. It's not easy, but hopefully you'll figure it out. Number 3, Andre Romel Young loves playing with this Jewish spinning top. This might be my favorite of the night, perhaps, just the way it rolls off the tongue. Again, number 3, Andre Romel Young loves playing with this Jewish spinning top. Here's number 4. It's festive and disgusting. Check it out. The residents of this town, south of Jerusalem in the West Bank, have been experiencing swollen veins in their lower rectum. Time for some preparation H. Here again is number 4. The residents of this town, south of Jerusalem in the West Bank, have been experiencing swollen veins in their lower rectum. Time for some preparation H. Here is question number 5 before and after. Kevin McAllister's mom learns to speak the world's 6th most spoken language. Question number 5. Kevin McAllister's mom learns to speak the world's 6th most spoken language. Number 6 might be the genius point in the round. You don't get any extra points. I just think it might be the hardest, but I have to say a lot of these are hard, so don't feel bad if you're struggling. Here's number 6. A man from Fargo or Bismarck or maybe Grand Forks, I can't recall, sings about a German Christmas tree. That should be Grand Forks, I believe. I'll read it again. Number 6. A man from Fargo or Bismarck or maybe Grand Forks, I can't recall, sings about a German Christmas tree. Question number 7, also not easy. Mid 1980s political scandal in the US meets the top Christmas toy of 1984. I really went down some rabbit holes on this one, on all of these questions. They're not easy. Kyle, you'll have to. I mean, there's only one correct answer, but there's one that works. So um, I won't say specifically, but if you figure it out, you'll know that there's really only one path to take. I'll maybe rephrase it a bit when I reread it. Here's number 7 again. Mid 1980s U.S. political scandal meets the top Christmas toy of 1984. This actually might be the genius point. That was a tough one. Here's number 8, maybe a little more accessible. You say Merry Christmas to a Spanish father who's kind of let himself go. Again, number 8. You say Merry Christmas to a Spanish father who's kind of let himself go. Question number 9. It's where the Pogues spend Christmas, wearing some airy attire. Again, number 9. It's where the Pogues spend Christmas, wearing some airy attire. And finally, number 10, the last before and after in the round. It's the burger of choice for this group of Jewish rebel warriors who took control of Judea. Number 10, before and after, Christmas edition, or holiday edition, I should say. It's the burger of choice for this group of Jewish rebel warriors who took control of Judea. Airy attire, spam, Airy. All right, those are the 10 questions that make up the before and after round. I will repeat each question one more time. Hopefully you all understand the format now. It's not super simple. But starting back at number 1, before and after, question number 1 was this. The narrator of the original Grinch, How the Grinch Stole Christmas, will talk to reporters, but only if they won't publish what he says. Question number 2. The first U.S. congressperson to come out as gay, he brings this odorous gift to the birth of baby Jesus. Number 3. Andre Rommel Young loves playing with this Jewish spinning top. Before and after number 4. The residents of this town south of Jerusalem in the West Bank have been experiencing swollen veins in their lower rectums. Time for some preparation preparation H rather. Number 5. The woman who played Kevin McAllister's mom learns to speak the world's 6th most spoken language. Hope that clears things up, Kyle. Number 6. A man from Fargo, or maybe Bismarck, or maybe Grand Forks, I can't recall, sings about a German Christmas tree. Number 7. Mid-1980s American political scandal meets the top Christmas toy of 1984. Number 8. You say Merry Christmas to a Spanish father who's kind of let himself go. Number 9. It's where the Pogues spend Christmas, wearing some airy attire. And finally, number 10, the final question in the round. Gotta find it again. I think I can remember it. I wrote it on my phone. It's the burger of choice for the Jewish rebel warriors who overtook Judea. Is that how I said it? Oh, here it is. It's the burger of choice for this group of Jewish rebel warriors who took control of Judea. All right. That is the 10 questions. James, I can't read number 7 again. I did read it one more time. I'm sorry. You're just going to have to take Jacob's advice and perhaps rewind the video a bit. You should be able to see it if you want something repeated. All right. Moving on to round number 6, the final round of the night. And keep in mind, it is now past the entry point, long past 9 minutes past when you can send in photos. A lot of people did. Thank you. I'll go through those shortly and figure out who's getting those steam whistle gift certificates for most festive and most pathetic attempt at festive. Seems to be a lot more competition for the latter. We'll get to that in a minute. But first, we have the final Jeopardy round. And I will be honest, this round has a small element of holiday, but really not a lot, because these Jeopardy questions were all read and presented on the December 25th Christmas Day edition of Jeopardy in 2017, just 3 years ago. However, the Jeopardy writers, I don't know if they didn't know that it would air on Christmas, but none of these questions happen to be Christmas or holiday related, I don't think. So don't start to think. You can take off your holiday cap, thinking cap for this round. I will read the category and the clue twice and once at the end of the round. Each of these questions is worth a point. We start with question number 1. The category, mountains named for people. The clue, and I looked at the pronunciation of this before, but I still think I'm going to mess it up. Aoraki is another name for Mount Cook on this country's South Island. It's spelled Aoraki. Aoraki, I think is how I looked it up to be pronounced. Is another name for Mount Cook on this country's South Island. Question number 2, the category, brothers. The clue, in adaptation, this actor plays both Kaufman brothers. Again, question number 2, the category is brothers, and the clue, in adaptation, this actor plays both Kaufman brothers. Question number 3, the category, one-word book titles. One-word book titles is the category. The clue: James Joyce's 15 stories about this metropolitan Irish, about the metropolitan Irish around 1900. Again, the category is one-word book titles, and the clue: James Joyce's 15 stories about the metropolitan Irish around 1900. Question number 4, the category: the citrus bowl. In this category, Alex would read 2 different types of citrus fruits, and you, the contestants, had to name what type of fruit those 2 types of fruits belong to, if you know what I mean. The clue is Persian and key. What type of citrus fruit would be Persian and key? Question number 5, the category: the best vocabulary. The clue: a payment to an insurance company. As an adjective, it means more expensive. Number 5, the question again, or the category again, is the best vocabulary. And the clue: a payment to an insurance company. As an adjective, it means more expensive. Question number 6, the category: Titanic. The clue: describing her divorce from this director, Linda Hamilton said, quote, Titanic was the mistress he left me for. Again, question number 6, the category is Titanic, and the clue: describing her divorce from this director, Linda Hamilton said, quote, Titanic was the mistress he left me for. Question number 7, the category: my heart will go on. The clue: if your heart goes on to someone else, it must fit neatly into this 2-word structure formed by 24 bones. Category again is my heart will go on, and the clue: if your heart goes to someone else, it must fit neatly into this 2-word structure formed by 24 bones. Question number 7. Sorry, number 8, I believe now, actually. I didn't number them properly. Number 8. Category: I'm the king of the world. The clue: this Tsar was known as the father of the Russian Navy. The birth happened at the end of the 1600s. No, I've finished my steam whistle. Unfortunately, I have to go fill up probably tomorrow. But I'm dipping into my stash from the folks at Bellwoods. I've realized though that people in the Toronto beer community are all friends, and Tim, one of the guys who runs Steam Whistle, I think he even knows Laska, one of the people who runs Bellwoods. I think they've got a Peterborough connection, and so I feel like I'm not offending anybody by dipping into some. No, not RIP Steam Whistle. Steam Whistle's great, always will be, and I gladly drink it. I'm just moving on to Bellwoods. Question number 9. The category: rose. The clue: around 1904, this painter's blue period gave way to his rose period. Yeah, Hannah, you're not wrong. The all the categories in this round of Jeopardy, it aired on the 20th anniversary of the debut or the premiere of Titanic the film. So all of the categories, even though the questions didn't relate to the film Titanic, they all the categories related to the film. Yeah, Blood Light is great beer, Kyle. There's a bar right across the street from my house here in Corktown that serves Blood Light, and it's fantastic. Though I feel like they had to change their logo slightly because Bud Light came out after them for having a very similar logo. Again, question number 9. The category is rose, and the clue: around 1904, this painter's blue period gave way to his rose period. Question number 10. The category: Jack. Jack in quotations, meaning every correct answer has to include the word Jack or the letters Jack in it. The clue: in a thriller by Frederick Forsyth, an assassin has this nickname. Again, the category is Jack in quotations, and the clue: in a thriller by Frederick Forsyth, an assassin has this nickname. And finally, the final Jeopardy category on this night, Christmas night in 2017, December 25th, the category was authors, and the clue: an introductory poem he wrote to one of his novels tells of, quote, the dreamlike child moving through a land of wonders wild and new. I'll read that again. The category is authors, and the clue: an introductory poem he wrote to one of his novels tells of the dream child moving through a land of wonders wild and new. Those are the 11 questions that make up the final round, the final Jeopardy round. I will read each category and clue one more time before we take up points. The category for number 1, mountains named for people. Boracay is another name for Mount Cook on this country's South Island. Number 2, category brothers. Clue: in adaptation, this actor plays both Kaufman brothers. Number 3, category one-word book titles. The clue: James Joyce's 15 stories about the metropolitan Irish around 1900. Question number 4, the category the citrus bowl. The clue: Persian and key. Question number 5, the category the best vocabulary. The clue: a payment to an insurance company. As an adjective, it means more expensive. Number 6, the category Titanic. The clue: describing her divorce from this director, Linda Hamilton said, quote, Titanic was the mistress he left me for. Number 7, the category My Heart Will Go On. The clue: if your heart goes to someone else, it must fit neatly into this 2-word structure formed by 24 bones. Question number 8, the category I'm the king of the world. The clue: this czar was known as the father of the Russian Navy. The birth happened at the end of the 1600s. Question number 9, the category rose. The clue: around 1904, this painter's blue period gave way to his rose period. Question number 10, the category is Jack in quotations. The clue: in a thriller by Frederick Forsyth, an assassin has this nickname. And finally, final Jeopardy category is authors. The clue: an introductory poem he wrote to one of his novels tells of the, quote, the dream child moving through a land of wonders wild and new. All right, please take this moment to enter your scores into the Google Doc. I will take this moment to promote, if you don't have plans on New Year's Eve yet, and I know plans are limited, I invite you to come and attend our first ever New Year's Eve special, Quizzing in Quarantine. It's called A Rockin' New Year's Eve. I'm sharing and I will pin the link It is a ticketed event. However, the prizes are going to be great. There's going to be some celebrity guests, or as I indicated in the trailer, celebrity guests. That covers me in case you don't feel they meet the threshold of celebrity. But it's $30, but that's for your entire team. So you only one person on your team needs to buy a ticket, and it will be this plus. We're upping the production value, investing in some tools to try and make this a little more of a production. It'll be a 3-hour event as opposed to a 2-hour event. It'll start a little bit later at 9 o'clock. We'll have some champagne. You can dress up. There will be prizes for best dressed, worst dressed, and least dressed. And those are just some of the prizes and categories. So it will be as special a night as you can hope to have in a year that you want to end as quickly as possible. So I encourage you to, oh yeah, I got to do the answers. Sorry. Thank you, Dan. I had been getting better at remembering this. But anyway, if you're looking for something to do on New Year's Eve, it starts at 9 p.m. on the East Coast. So if you're anywhere else in the world, you can still get out and do something New Year's related at midnight. Yeah, Abdullah, thanks. Got to plug my event. But yeah, I hope we've already sold quite a few tickets. Well, some tickets already, 20 some odd. But the more the merrier. And I will be very well dressed, at least the top half of me. All right, going back to the answers from rounds 5 and round 6, starting with the before and after round, which was tough. Don't feel bad if you did not do as well as you had hoped, because this is a tough round. There will be before and afters, by the way, on the New Year's edition. We're going to do a special 2020 edition of before and after. All the questions will just be about Carol Baskin. So here we go. The question number 1, narrator of the original Grinch will talk to reporters, but only if they won't publish what he says. The answer, Boris Karloff, the record. Boris Karloff, the narrator of the Grinch, off the record. The term that reporters use when they are getting quotes but won't publish them. Question number 2, the first U.S. congressperson to come out as gay. He brings this odorous gift to the birth of baby Jesus. The answer, Barney Frankincense. Barney Frank, I don't think he's been a congressperson since 2013, but he was a longstanding congressperson and a prominent LGBTQ American. Frankincense, the odorous gift. So Barney Frankincense is the answer. Number 3, perhaps my favorite answer. Andre Rommel Young loves playing with this Jewish spinning top. The answer, Dr. Dreidel. Andre Rommel Young, better known as Dr. Dre. Jewish spinning top is a dreidel, Dr. Dreidel. Number 4, residents of this town south of Jerusalem have been experiencing swollen rectal veins. The answer, Bethlehemroids. Bethlehemroids is the answer. Number 5, Kevin McAllister's mom, or the woman who played Kevin McAllister's mom, learns to speak the world's 6th most spoken language. This one I also liked as well. I thought it was creative. I do say so myself. Catherine O'Harabic. Catherine O'Harabic. Catherine O'Hara, the actress, Toronto's own, born and raised in Moore Park, I believe. Arabic, the answer, or the language, the 6th most spoken language in the world. Number 6, a man from Fargo, or maybe Bismarck, or maybe Grand Forks, I can't recall, sings about a German Christmas tree. The answer, this is a tough one, North Dakotan Tenenbaum. North Dakotan, obviously, you're a North Dakotan if you're from either Fargo, Bismarck, or Grand Forks. And O Tenenbaum, a Christmas carol about a German Christmas tree. Ooh, I'm getting a notice that my battery is low on my laptop. 9%. I think we can make it through 9% of MacBook power. Number 7, mid-1980s political scandal meets the top Christmas toy of 1984. This was a tough one. Think back to the 1980s, and it embroiled President Ronald Reagan. Iran Transformers. Transformers was the most popular Christmas toy in 1984. Iran Contra, the scandal that embroiled the U.S. at that time. On Dreidel the Giant. I like that, but it's not correct. Dakota Tenenbaum? Yeah, I'll take that. I'll take Dakota Tenenbaum, Andrew. That's fair. Number 8, you say Merry Christmas to a Spanish father who's put on some pounds or who's let himself go, I think I said. The answer, Feliz Navidad, bud. Feliz Navidad is how you wish someone Merry Christmas in Spanish. Dad bod, not just for dads anymore, I can tell you that. But that's the Spanish father who's let himself go. Feliz Navidad, bod. Number 9, it's where, and someone corrected me on the chat, it's where the Pogues spent Christmas Eve wearing this airy attire. The answer, drunk tank top. They spend it in the drunk tank, and tank top is the airy attire. Feliz Fatty Dad. I think that's hilarious, Kendra, but it is not correct. Logan, that's a good guess, but all those places I can tell you are definitely in North Dakota, not in Minnesota. New York kilt. New York kilt. Yeah, drunk tank top is what I was looking for. Drunk kilt. I don't know. I mean, it was in New York. And a kilt is, you know what, I will say, well, that's only one word. That's only one letter. You're right. Thanks. Dublinen. I don't think the Pogues ever sang about spending Christmas in Dublin. If someone, I mean, lingerie, tank tops aren't airy. Well, the way I wear them, they are. And Pogues aren't from Dublin. No, I'm gonna say no. I'm gonna stick with drunk tank top. And now we're gonna move on because now we only have 7% of battery life. 6%. Holy shit. Maybe I should just go get my cord. Because otherwise, if this stream ends, everything is over. There we go. Cord connected. Yeah, you're right. I should do that, Logan. It's a great idea. Someone wants to throw shade. Yeah, no, I'm expecting. Oh, Colin doesn't like this round. Not everyone likes this round. Some people hate it, and that's fair. All right, let's move on though. We're accepting only drunk tank top. Number 10. This is a little more cut and dry, I think. As I asked, it's the burger of choice for this group of Jewish royal warriors who took control of Judea. The answer: Big Maccabees. Big Maccabees. All right, those are the answers for round number 5. I'll move on to round number 6, which you can't really chirp because I didn't write these questions. The mountain's named for people. Mount Cook on this country's South Island. The country is New Zealand. New Zealand. Brothers. In an adaptation, the actor who plays both Kaufman brothers is Nicolas Cage, the greatest actor of our generation. Kidding. Number 3, one-word book titles. James Joyce's 15 stories were contained in a book called The Dubliners. Number 4, the Citrus Bowl. Persian and key are both types of limes. Best vocabulary: payment to an insurance company. As an adjective, it means more expensive. The word is premium. Premium. Titanic. Who did Linda Hamilton divorce because his mistress was Titanic? James Cameron, Canada's own James Cameron. My Heart Will Go On was the category to this. The 2-word structure formed by 24 bones is rib cage. Rib cage. I was kidding, Abdullah. I don't believe he's the greatest actor of our generation. Number 8, King of the World. The Tsar, known as father of the Russian Navy, is Peter the Great. Peter the Great. The artist who finished a blue period and moved on to his rose period is Picasso. Picasso. The thriller by Frederick Forsyth, The Assassin, his nickname was the Jackal. Jackal is the answer. And finally, the final Jeopardy category was authors. The clue, an introductory poem he wrote to one of his novels, tells the dream child moving through a land of wonders wild and new. The author, Lewis Carroll. Lewis Carroll. All right. It is now time for you to enter your scores for rounds 5 and round 6 while I judge the esteemed festive photo competition. So talk amongst yourselves while I go through some of these. Wow, lots of entries. Holy shit, guys. It's going to take me forever. Oh my God, there's like 80 entries here. Oh man, more than that. No, not than that. This will be my gut. Aw, this is actually kind of sad. Oh my God. I didn't want to. Oh, some of you look really nice. Oh my God. Okay, that looks like it's from a Architecture Digest photo shoot. Clearly, you don't need another 12 packs of steam whistle if you're living there. Just kidding. Wow, you guys have had some real lame attempts at decorating for the holidays. This is, oh wow. Even just the subject heading of that. Oh, so. Aw. This is really sweet. I feel like I'm getting to visit all these homes over the holidays with not actually breaking any of the pandemic rules. Oh, that's lovely. Oh, wow. God, dude, some of you guys should come over and decorate my house. I hope people just didn't Google amazingly decorated homes, because right now I'm thinking of someone who's going to win for most festive. Oh my God, that's really funny. Oh boy. Oh, this is really hard to pick. I should have done this at the beginning of the night so I had more time to actually go through and analyze, because there's a lot of thinking. Someone sent a video? I don't have time for that. Oh, someone just sent a picture of me. That's very sweet. Oh, wildly awkward screen grab. That's really funny. Oh, someone just sent a picture of their COVID quarantine roommate who's stuck in a room all by themselves. That, I feel like that almost should win, just because there's someone behind under a Christmas tree with no pants on. That's a interesting way to get festive. Oh my God. Okay, you know what? There are way too many to go through here. I will delay the award, and I will post on our Quizzing and Quarantine Facebook page the winners, because this is, there are some great entries here, and I don't want to I want to give everyone a fair opportunity. So I'm going to withhold, the electoral college votes won't come in for a couple of weeks after the election. But I will announce on our social media who wins, and I'll share some of these photos, because I won't share names. And if you really don't want your photo shared and under any circumstance, let me know. But I think there are some really great ones here that I will share, so that we all can wallow and together and know that we're not the only ones living in feebly festive dwellings. All right. Instead, what we will do is figure out who's going home with the big prizes of the night, which again, steam whistle beer for all. The average score, if you're wondering, for round number 5, which was the before and after round, which is a chronically difficult round. I see some people did struggle, and that's totally fair. It's a tough round, was 6. That's actually quite high for before and after, so well done. The average score, the 11 points that were up for grab in the Jeopardy round, average score was 8. Much better, as to be expected. Let me figure out now who is where. Ooh, we got a tie here for one of the categories. It looks like. God, lots of ties. It's a Christmas miracle. All right, the average score, in case you're wondering, at the end of the night, amongst all teams who competed this evening, the average score was 43. So if you scored above 43, you are above average. Congratulations. Well done. And I also want to just take one more minute before we get into the points and prizes and people start dropping off. I just want to say the actual winners tonight, I think, are all the people who will be benefiting from your generosity, who are going to be using food banks across this country over the holiday season. Again, our final tally tonight, $12,491.31. We went 104% above our goal. And yet, when you think back, the goal I originally announced was less than 10% of what we made it to. So you guys, I just can't thank you enough. And I'm so proud to be hanging out every Friday during this awful experience with you all, because your true colors have been on display these last couple of weeks. So thank you. On to the prizes and the teams that are going home with a little extra something tonight. We have 3 teams tied in the penultimate place tonight, meaning you are getting, one of you is going to get a 12-pack of Steam Whistle. If you are one of the following teams, you're going to have the next couple moments, about next minute or so, to enter a guess into the tiebreaker field in the Google Doc. If you are birthday boy, does this pandemic make me look fat, or the quarantinis? Congratulations, you have all tied in the penultimate place tonight. So enter your guess for this. What is, as of now, the population of Germany? We've mentioned Germany a couple times tonight. If you can, the team that guesses closest to the actual population of Germany will get the 12-pack of Steam Whistle. Moving on, we'll recap the scores for all the top 10 finishing teams, which there actually was quite a few ties tonight. So we'll see. Let me just truncate my window a little bit here so I can see all the scores. Bigger. And I appreciate how many people brought family members and friends to the rounds tonight, because that's really what the holidays are all about. And if we have to, be together while distant. At least we can do something that lends itself to a virtual platform like this. All right, tied tonight in 10th place. We have 4 teams actually tied for 10th. We have YTV's Weird on Reefs, Bat Moose and the Quizzly Bears, Quiz Kringles, and A Darker Shade of Gray. Congratulations tonight. You guys are tied for 10th place. 2 teams tied for 9th with 52 points. 52 points in 9th place. We have Miracle on Parliament Street, plus Kate quizzed her pants on her birthday. You guys are in 9th. 1 point ahead of 9th. In 8th place tonight, we have Livin' Quavita Loca, Xmas Inquisition, and Monocle Whores. Congratulations, you guys are in 8th place tonight. You're 1 back from 7th. In 7th place tonight, we have Hot Fart and the Turds, A Cheese Pizza Just for Me. Those 2 teams are tied in 7th. They were 1 point back from 6th. Only one team in 6th place tonight. Alone in 6th place, it is Happy Birthday, Jesus. Sorry your party is so lame. Congratulations. 5th place tonight. Quite a few teams tied for 5th. Those teams are It's All Zoom and Gloom, Threat Level Midnight, Kit Soup for the Quarantine Soul, and You're a Quizzard Harry. Congratulations. You guys are tied for 5th. You are 1 point behind 4th with 57 points tonight, the only team in 4th. Nick abandoned us, so now I have to keep score. They are in 4th. You did a good job keeping score. In 3rd place tonight, it looks like 4 teams tied for 3rd. Those teams are long name, COVID-69 Underneath the Mistletoe, All I Want for Christmas is Joni Mitchell Blue, and Yuletide Badgers. Congratulations. You guys are tied for 3rd place. You were just 2 points back from 2nd. In 2nd place tonight, we're going to have a tiebreaker because we need to figure out who gets the 2nd place Steam Whistle gift certificate. So these 4 teams need to enter a tie-breaking question. I'll give that question in a second. Those teams are 3 IPAs, 2 Wayfarer chairs, and a donation to a great cause, to a charity rather. That is 1 team in 2nd place. Also tied for 2nd, we have a visit from St. Nicovid, we have Billy Ray Virus, and we have Jackie Channing Tatum. Congratulations, you are tied for 2nd. And in 1st place tonight, alone in 1st with a very impressive 62 points, we have Big Gift Hunt. Big Gift Hunt. So congratulations to the team in 1st. If you are one of those 2nd place teams, here's the question you need to guess. What is the current population of Bethlehem? The current population of Bethlehem. If you can guess that close to the correct number, you will get a Steam Whistle if you are one of those 4 teams. Going back and checking on the guests, we've got guesses from Birthday Boy and a guess from Does This Pandemic Make Me Look Fat? Waiting on a guess from the Quarantinis. Actually, you know what? I apologize. Quarantinis did not qualify for penultimate because I just had an issue with their score here. So these 2 teams did qualify, Birthday Boy and Does This Pandemic Make Me Look Fat? So between your 2 teams, we have a guess of, when it comes to the pot, I'm looking for my phone, here we go. A guess of the population of Germany. We have a guess of 42 million and a guess of 75 million. That's quite a big spread. The current population of Germany is 83.1 million, meaning the prize is going to Does This Pandemic Make Me Look Fat? Please email me. I have the certificates now. I've sent out a bunch of prizes this week. So if you're owed a prize, let me know. But if you are, Does This Pandemic Make Me Look Fat? Email me and I will make sure you get your prize. Still waiting on all the teams to enter the Bethlehem. What is the population of Bethlehem? If you can guess that most correct, you will get. All right, we have a guess already from 3 IPAs, waiting on a guess from a visit from St. Nicovid and the Billy Ray Virus. And we also have a guess from Jackie Channing Tatum. So waiting for, I'll give you another, say, 20 seconds. Visit from St. Nicovid and Billy Ray Virus. Thank you, St. Nicovid. Another 10 seconds for Billy Ray Virus. I think they're playing along. I know they've been. I'll refresh quickly to make sure I'm getting it. Still loading. Okay, Billy Ray virus. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, Billy Ray virus is disqualified. We have a guess of 228,000, a guess of 180,000. Oh, Billy Ray virus just got in. Should I be generous, given it's the Christmas season, and let them? I'll assume they had technical errors, so I'll let them. I'll accept their late guess. So we have a guess of 228,000 from 3 IPAs, a guess from A Visit from Saint Nicovid of 180,000, a guess of 75,000 from Billy Ray Virus, and a guess of 298,000 from Jackie Channing Tatum. The actual population of Bethlehem, believe it or not, is only 25,266, meaning that late entry from Billy Ray Virus wins them 12-pack of Steam Whistle beer. Congratulations. I'm sure I'll get chirped for that, but well done. Spam says let him in. All right. Yes, if you are, this pandemic makes me look fat, send me an email. All right, guys, still 98 of you on the channel. Thank you so much for playing along tonight and being a part of this event. I still am blown away. I really need a couple minutes to kind of come to terms with the fact that we raised as much money as we did. It is absolutely incredible. I am so proud and so pleased, and I hopefully everyone is as well. And I hope that people will come back. If you're free on New Year's Eve, tickets are on sale and will be on sale up until New Year's Eve. Wow, $12,591 now. It just keeps going up. Insane. But yeah, please join us on New Year's. And as I mentioned, because we got to our goal, I will come back for one Friday in January to be determined. I'll let you know. I hope everyone has a very happy holidays, Merry Christmas, and safe and low-key, and just be thankful for all that we do have in this country and in our lives. So thank you, stay nerdy, and we will see you guys on New Year's Eve. Bye-bye.